You guys, I'm sitting out here on my porch, chilling, enjoying this weather, even though I'm getting bit up by the bugs. And let me tell you, they eating the shit out of my ankles. But it's all good. It's cool. Just sitting out here chilling, trying to enjoy myself. Just trying to keep my mind right or whatever. Give me some me time. Kids are coming in and out or whatever, irking me. But they go back in. I get that little bit of peace again. But yeah, I'm just chilling out here on the porch, trying to have a little bit of a drink. Ain't nothing major. It's a little wine or whatever. But I'm chilling, kicking it, drinking on some Mad Dog 2020, that Orange Jubilee. Yes, I still drink this shit. It was lit back in 98, 99. I'm telling you, it's when I first tried this shit. I want to say back in 98. Whatever year it was. 98, 99. But I still drink this shit to this day because it was some of my best motherfucking days, nigga. For real. Like, every night was lit. Kicked it, had no worries. Oh my God. Was young, didn't worry about no bills, didn't worry about shit. I had a kid, but it still was just like, I didn't have to really worry about too much. She was well taken care of from me, my mom, the help I had from my sisters and shit, family members or whatever. But it's just, I had no worries. It wasn't none of this bullshit going on that's going on right now. There was some best years, like, for real. And I still drink that shit because, for one, that shit good, get you lit, and it reminds me of them good days, them good years. But I'm sitting out here on my porch, chilling, just enjoying this weather. I ain't been able to just sit and chill and relax in a while. I've been off of work for 2 weeks, trying to transition back from floor to floor, working from sick people to alright feeling people, and it's just like, I just been moving back and forth, doing different shit here and there at my job. Became a CNA a month ago. I'm proud of myself for doing that. So yeah, I've been doing some different shit. I've been working on a affected COVID hall for the past month or whatever. It's been cool. I ain't even been too much worried because I've been taking care of myself. It's worried, as well as making sure my family is okay, making sure my kids stay safe and healthy. They ain't been going nowhere. They just been cooped up in the house, which is what they love to do. Shit, as long as the internet work, they cool. You know what I mean? They ain't really been too much, pressed about not going nowhere, doing too much, because this is what the fuck they love. They ain't got to go to school either. Shit. But, I've been working on, what I'm saying? I just been more concerned about my patients, you know what I mean, bro? Like, I lost one patient, and that shit fucked me up, you know what I'm saying? The next day or whatever, that shit really hit me like, damn, I just watched this lady take her last breath, bro. Like, that shit hit home hard, like, for real, like, fuck. I just watched this lady, helped get this lady straightened up and get her comfortable in the bed, and, man, I've been helping with this lady. I've been feeding this lady, changing her diapers, giving her baths. I've been just really taking care of her and watching out for her and shit when I'm at work and shit, and it's just like, that shit hit hard, you know what I mean? It's like, and now I gotta go to a whole new floor. I mean, I'm familiar with the patients on that floor because it's where I started at, but getting close to the affected ones and helping them and, being more careful with them and more, attentive to them and everything like that, and getting to know them and laughing with them and talking to them, some of them opening up to me, man, it's like having heart-to-heart conversations with these residents and stuff. It's like, when you're on a regular floor and you're working with these people day in and day out, you don't get to just really take time with them because you got to be in and out and you got to work, you got to do what you got to do. But being over there on the affected halls, when you were able to pay more attention to these patients and be more delicate with these patients, man, it's like dealing with your grandparents, bro. It's like, I really liked those patients. I really did. And I enjoyed working with them for the whole month. You know what I mean? I got so connected with all of them, you know. It's just seeing the smiles on their faces when I came around. You know what I mean? When they're trying to make sure they can, you know, remember my name, even though they can't see my whole face because it's covered up by masks and shit. Man, that shit was, I love it. I really do. I love it. And it's just like, man, now that I gotta go to a whole different hall, bro. It's like, man, shit's about to be different because I'm gonna be dealing with a lot more patients that can do a lot more for themselves. You know, they can get up out of the bed, they can go to the bathroom on their own. You know what I mean? It's like, man, it's gonna be different. You know what I mean? It's like, I got so used to taking care of them and being delicate with them and being more attentive to them and everything like that. It's like, when a person could do so much for themselves, they don't really want help. They don't really want you to, you know, be hovering over them and all that stuff. So it's gonna be a little change for me, but I enjoyed that shit, you know. And I've been gone for 2 weeks, and it's like, damn, I don't even know how my patients have been doing over there. You know, I won't get to go back over there to see them because now that I'm not on that hall anymore, I can't go back over there. So it's crazy. You know, I had to stay out of work for 2 weeks, get tested twice, you know, saying to make sure I'm good. So when I go back to work and I go back to the regular hall where everybody's okay, I can't go back over there. You know, I can reach out to some of the other workers and be like, hey, you know, how's such and such doing or whatever, but it ain't the same like going in there and checking on them myself. You know what I mean? It's like, that was like the best thing about going to work. Like, oh, I get to go see how such and such is doing this morning. And man, it's like, I just can't believe, you know, I mean, I worked management for McDonald's for over 3 years, on and off. And those customers are regulars. They're amazing customers. They, you know, some of the times you get those wonderful customers that get angry at the things that's going on, like orders getting messed up, things like this, things like that. But when I worked like straight day shift, all my day people, they would hear my voice on their headset and they would be like, oh, is that you? Is that you? Hey girl, you know, how are you? How are you? And when they get up to the window, they're smiling big at me and they're like, oh, she's so nice and stuff. Yeah. But it's just different to where when you got to be with them like all day. So it's like, man, this is a different experience being a CNA and working in the medical field, period. It's a different experience, you know. I got to see it, you know, firsthand when my husband was in the hospital, you know, when he had his brain injury last August, you know, being in the hospital day in and day out for months. You know, I got to see firsthand how these nurses work and what they do and how much dedication they put into their patient and how they, I mean, we've came to a couple of places that they, you know, they slacked a lot and we had to get on their asses. But then there's those ones that had took good care of him and showed that they cared about him, and when he was able to wake up and speak and all that, they had a bond, certain bond. I mean, the nurses was really putting in work to make sure them patients would remember them. He may not remember some of those patients, some of those nurses, but I can guarantee you, I'll never forget some of them nurses, because they made him feel like family, bro. They made him feel, you know, it was, man, they were amazing with him. And they would also, like, when they were getting ready to switch shifts, they would always try to make it their business to make sure that the next nurse knew what they like, what they don't like, how they are, how they not, you know, things like that, to make sure that they know and they on top of their feet, on their toes or whatever, to make sure that that person is taken care of. Man, it's just, that's the main reason why I wanted to go ahead and do what I need to do to become a nurse, because I saw it. And it would have helped me if I would have became a nurse a long time ago. It would have helped me to deal with my husband a lot easier. It would have helped me to take care of him better. And that's why I decided to do it, because I'm like, in the future, ain't nobody got to worry, because Nurse Stephanie got it handled. I'm going to take care of that. I mean, yes, I've been a nurse to all my kids, all 8 of my kids, you know, year in and year out, day in and day out. But it's different when you got to be a patient to somebody else that's not your family. How you got to take a different approach with it. But I love it, because I don't treat them no different. You know what I mean? I don't treat you no different. You can yell at me, you can cuss at me, you can fuss at me. I get that from family. That ain't nothing to me. I'm still gonna be who I am. I'm still gonna have the heart that I have. I'm still gonna have compassion that I have, and the love and all that I have. So all that don't affect me. All that ain't gonna change me. It might hurt my feelings a little bit. You yell at me or this and this and that, tell me to get out your room and yada yada yada. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? It's like everybody have bad days, and I can't hold that against you. But this shit is it's amazing. I got cousins that's been in the medical, cousins, aunties that's been in the medical field for a very long time. And I used to be wondering, how do y'all handle it? You know what I'm saying? Because in a nursing home facility is a lot different from like hospitals and things like that. A lot of those people are frustrated and are tired and are angry and they don't want to be there. And they want their family. You know what I mean? So, I always wondered, like, how do y'all handle that stuff? But firsthand with my husband, and knowing he had a brain injury, knowing it affected his anger and his frustration a lot worse than ever, I learned to be patient, even more patient, and to work with him on a different level. So working with him all those months really helped me and prepare me for this job, like seriously. But I love it. I love what I do, and I don't think I want to go back to doing anything else. Honestly, I don't, because I believe this is where I should have been. I should have did this years ago. I always wanted to. I just never put the effort into doing what I needed to do. And now that I'm there, and I'm proud of myself for being there, my family's proud of me, and it's just like, I should have just been doing this from the start. But I wanted to become a manager at McDonald's. It's all gravy. It's good to be a manager at McDonald's. They make good money, and it's not even about just the money. You know what I mean? If you love your job where you are, you love your workers, you love your bosses, you love the environment, you love the customers, all that other, by all means, move up in your position. If it's opportunity to move up in your position, move up in your position, like for real. Man, it's just like, I'm home. I'm not home. I'm home, but I'm not home with this job. I 12-hour shifts for like 4 days out of this week, 3 days out of the next. Got a few days off. It's good for us. You know what I mean? Especially with all the things that's going on now with them just can't do nothing and go nowhere. But eventually we're going to position back into going places and doing things. So I've decided to go do a night shift. I'm going to do nights. I didn't like working at nights because I did do nights at McDonald's for a little while where I would be home at 11:30 some nights. Weekends I was home about 12:30, 1 o'clock, depending on how fast I can get out of work. And I didn't really like it too much. But with me working 11 to 7, 11 at night to 7 in the morning, I believe it's going to help me and my family out a lot more because I'll be home with them all day. Even when school starts, I'll be home with them after they get home and things like that. So whenever they're winding down to go to bed, I'll be getting ready to go to work. So it'll work out because by the time they wake up, I'll be at home. So that's going to work out. And I have a facility right by my home, so it's walking distance. So I've applied there. I love the place that I'm working now, though. I really do. So it's going to be a little tough, to leave that place, especially knowing that I got those residents, you know what I mean? And I'm also very excited to see the other residents that I haven't seen in a very long time from when I first started, before the COVID just took over my facility. So, because a lot of the ones that I took care of on the COVID hall, I had taken care of before they got sick. It's a handful of them. Before they got over to the COVID hall, I had taken care of them too on the other halls. So I recognized a lot of them. Of course, they're not going to recognize me because from day one, I've been wearing masks and stuff since the day I started. So, but it's all good, I love my job. I love what's going on with my life right now. Me and my husband is currently separated. I have a new man in my life. A lot of people are, the ones that know now, and there's going to be ones that will know. They're not going to, want to be so acceptive of it because he's way younger than me. But he is motivated. He has a job. He's on top of shit. He helps in any and every way possible, financially, in everything. You know, he's trying to get right with the kids. You know, he's helping with things around the house. He's been fixing things. He's been, you know, trying to help me to get things going that I got going, trying to get going. He's got goals. He wants to help me with my goals. You know, it's fresh. You know, he could be too good to be true at this moment, but you know, it's my job to motivate him and be there for him and to help him every step of the way to continue to be the person that he is trying to be for me now. So, you know, it's a two-way street. It's not one way. And, you know, it's just like, and it's also my job for myself to continue to be the person that I am for him, because I've helped him in a lot of ways. I've been there for him, and I've been the woman that I can for him. So I've helped him in a lot of ways as well. So it's like we're a team effort, you know what I mean? So we're going to see where it goes, you know. So far it's going pretty good. But, you know, I'm just out here on my porch ranting about life, like what I got going on. It's like, whew, you guys, I'm just like, I'm trying to live my best life by any means. Yeah, I'm running through a little bit of, you know, issues with, you know, not being able to go to work for 2 whole weeks. But the way I look at it is I'm blessed and I have a job. I had money, enough money to take care of my home, make sure my rent was paid and all things like that. So I didn't, you know, there's no struggle, there's no stress there. You know, I do miss working and I do want to go make more money because that's I love making money. But it's just like I'm trying to live my best life. I've been taking these 2 weeks as time to spend with my family, as well as getting whatever rest that I could get, because I'm pretty much always working. Like, even the days that I'm off, I feel like I'm still working, because I'm still, you know, running around, taking care of stuff, doing errands, and just like running around, making sure the kids are good and they not getting too bored out of their mind. And so I'm still just on the go, you know, just being a mother, doing what mothers do. But it is what it is, you guys, and I enjoyed talking to you guys. And please don't hesitate to hit that like and subscribe button, please. I'm trying to do this channel. I'm just trying to get on here to talk to the people. Just, if y'all got questions for me, if y'all want to talk about any topic, just let me know. We can talk. We can do this all day. We can do this. I'm up for it, as long as I'm not working. But it's all good, guys. Just hit me up, like and subscribe. It's all good. It's your girl Stephanie, and I'm out.